Good afternoon. This is Stacy McCreary from RI Search Group. Wanted to share a quick video with you all today to give you a little background why we started the company, what we're up to, and a short announcement which we're excited about. First and foremost, and thank you for everyone who has supported us. We're having the time of our lives here. We get to do something very special, which is find talent for healthcare and life sciences organizations. And at the end of the day, that gives us great pleasure. You know, part of the why I did this was I spent 20 years on the other side, being a hiring manager myself, and saw some of the struggles of finding the right people. And as a result, had an opportunity to talk to thousands of hiring managers and leaders that had similar struggles. And there's a very special language in healthcare. There's a lot of changes in healthcare, and we get the great honor of helping those healthcare organizations and leaders find that perfect fit. And that's something that's so exciting to us. A couple things that you should know. We are very strategic about those relationships. We only work in healthcare and life sciences in that vertical. We only work on leadership positions from manager to the C-suite. And everyone in our organization has a healthcare background. That was really important to me as we started out, because I wanted to make sure that we could all speak the same language. And those are some of the barriers that organizations have, is someone understanding the healthcare and life sciences industries, so to speak. And we wanted to make sure that everyone could really understand that. There's a lot of changes and challenges in that, and it helps us help you find that perfect fit. And we also focus on the passive market, and that's something that we really pride ourselves on. But we fill every job request that we have is unique, and so you won't find that we're going to a database to find candidates. We take your specifications and find that perfect fit. So really, for us, it made a lot of sense. We're answering a business need. We get to help those organizations. At the end of the day, it's the patient who will benefit from finding the right people for your organization. And that's the most important thing we can do every single day. So hopefully that shares a little bit more. Today we're really excited to formally announce that we're moving also 50% of the business into executive recruitment, which means that we'll work with organizations to find those senior leaders at vice president and above to the C-suite. And that's something that I have always been passionate about. I've worked with senior leaders throughout my entire career, and I have a special place for them. It's very, very challenging roles, but very rewarding as well. And as a result, we know finding the right senior leaders for your organizations is critical, because it does affect all of your staff and all of your levels of leadership. And that's critical for your operations. And we get the great pleasure of doing that. So that is really our focus. And the remainder of our business is focused on finding those specialized roles from manager and above. And like I said, we're only focused on healthcare and life sciences. And it really gives me, I'm pulling up this because this is the Indianapolis Business Journal, and as I was reading it a few weeks ago, I really noticed there is a gap here. This is published weekly, and in a couple weeks ago, I noticed there's a number of great companies right here in Indianapolis. But as I looked down, I really saw a gap in having a company that's only focused on healthcare and life sciences, and there's not one in the top 25 as reported. And that's what we do. And we want to be there for those organizations. We want to help find the best talent at a leadership level. We know that will have a direct impact on all the staff, and we want to help you in many ways retain the best talent. And so our goals are simple: to help organizations and leaders reduce turnover cost, reduce training cost, and improve productivity. And we believe as a result of that, patients will have a better experience. Your staff will have a better experience. You'll see higher outcomes, higher goals being met, and we believe it's win-win for everyone. And it's really what drives us every single day to do what we do. So we get the great pleasure of doing this. As I mentioned earlier on, all of our folks here at RI Search Group have a healthcare background. We really believe experience matters, and that was very intentional when we do our hiring. And although we can't announce it today, we'll have a couple people joining us in 2018. We're very excited. And while we're based here in Indianapolis and we get to tell folks about our great state of Indiana, I'm very excited about that. We're growing a business here locally, being based in Fishers, Indiana, and but we get to have our reach nationwide and get this great opportunity to talk about Indiana as well as going outside of Indiana. And we'll have a few folks that'll be joining us, and we'll have future announcements for those coming up. And we're excited to share those with you as soon as we can. But in the interim, we're excited to make our move into the executive space. We know a lot of businesses here, particularly in Indianapolis and surrounding counties, send a lot of business outside of the state. And now we're here to address that need locally and to help you with your talent needs. And for that, we're grateful that we've been given this amazing opportunity, and we thank you for your support and are very excited to continue helping organizations here in the Indianapolis and Indiana, Central Indiana, as well as making our reach up near Chicago and as well as Southern Indiana. So we're excited to visit different parts of Indiana, but we're also very excited that we will be having a nationwide footprint and can help many organizations with a number of these challenges, so we can help you find the right fit for your healthcare organization. So thank you again. If you'd like to reach out to us, and you can visit our website, risearchgroup.com. Or if you'd like to reach me personally, you can reach me at stacy@risearchgroup.com. And I really appreciate you taking the time today. We're thrilled at the work we get to do, and we know it's definitely an honor to be working with so many great organizations, and we look forward to working with your organization. And thank you so much for allowing us to share this information with you and this announcement. We just felt it was right to share it with all individuals that we're connected with. And thank you for taking the time. Hope you have a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. Thank you.